Welcome back to the Always Laugh podcast. My name's Austin Lane.
My name is AJ.
My name is Walker. We're smoking on that Carolyn Bryant Dunham Pack Smith. Rest in piss, bitch.
Damn.
This is the #1 podcast you've never heard of. Grab your bev. You see we grabbed ours if you're watching on YouTube. But other than that, yeah, we're chilling.
If you ain't laughing, you ain't living, baby. Let's get it.
How we doing, guys? How we feeling?
Was that Tiger King's wife you just... Oh, no, that's Carol Baskin.
Yeah, Walker, I don't know who that person is, but apparently you don't fuck with them heavy.
Nah, I don't fuck with them.
Who is that person?
She was the white woman who falsely accused Emmett Till of rape and got him lynched.
Oh, she died?
And she died today.
Oh, yeah, we smoking on that
Rest
pack for
in
sure.
piss.
Yeah, rest in piss for sure.
So, boys, what's been up? I feel like it's been so long since we've seen each other.
Right? Dude, life's just been going, you know? It's just been going.
Just been going.
Yep, just been grinding.
Has it been a whole week?
Yeah,
Yes.
a week today. Right?
At least for me seeing y'all. By the way, I want to give a little shout out to AJ especially, but also my boy Austin a little bit.
Okay.
Y'all put up that gosh darn privacy fence, and it looks awesome, dude. Congratulations to Kenzie and AJ.
Well, I guess the cat's out of the bag, isn't it? Kenzie?
Thank you.
Kenzie,
Thank you.
chime in real quick and tell me how you feel about that.
It was supposed to be a secret, Walker.
You just
For
leaked
who?
it to the world. For everyone.
Everyone we know.
The fam.
Friends and family.
Dog, y'all have to give me some kind of warning.
It's
like,
okay. I don't care.
hey,
personally.
you know the thing we've been talking about for weeks? Don't talk about that.
It's all right.
I don't care personally, but thanks, man. That's a new addition, we have to our yard, and
Yeah, it was a
I'm
good
just-
time putting it up. Got all drunk out there.
I'm happy it's done, and it really adds a vibe to the backyard now.
The
So-
fence is probably leaning based on
The
based on
fucker
the
is not leaning.
based on the environment and the people participating. No hate, but we had a couple bevs, so nah, it's level. It's good. Yeah, no,
My shit
it's
is
good.
plum, baby.
What a great word.
You know plum?
I know.
I've heard of plum.
My
Plum.
guy plum.
I love me a plum rump. You know what I'm saying?
What about a plump rump?
Oh God.
When it just stands straight up.
Speaking of plump rumps, I want to call out Austin really quick.
Oh fuck!
Austin,
What'd I do? I hate this.
I was scared as hell when he started talking about me.
I know, just hurry up and say it. I'm freaking
Austin
out.
matched on a dating service with a girl who plays the guitar and sings, and he dusted out his guitar for the first time since we moved in the house. Woo!
I have no idea who or what Walker is talking about right now. Yeah, Walker, that must have been a dream. You're making shit
I
up.
think.
Is that why he was on the front porch practicing the guitar?
Oh, that was for a whole different reason.
Yeah, that was
That was for the really cute girl that's always freaking at the bar next door. I was trying to
I waved to her.
I was
today.
trying to put on. Oh yeah, how'd it go?
It was good.
Did you wave back?
Yeah. She was in our driveway, and then she got out of our driveway. And I waved. I was like, thanks. And then she was like, "You're welcome."
So you didn't go out of your way to wave. It was more like
I think it's getting serious actually.
I want the people to comment on what they think we should or you guys should do. So they have this girl that is out front of their house all the time. I feel like smoking and just hanging out, and Austin and maybe Walker are kind of under the same impression that they don't know how to approach this person.
she's got me under a spell. I get nervous every time I see her.
How does one step off their front porch and say, "Hey, like we see you every day outside our house on the sidewalk or in our driveway because the driveway is attached to the sidewalk."
Honestly, I'm just not pressed,
All I'm saying, if
You were
she
pressed
had,
earlier, buddy.
No, I'm in love, but I'm not pressed.
if she had been in our driveway when that guitar playing was going on yesterday, she would have needed a new pair of shorts. That's all I know.
The girl with the short brown hair that was smoking a cigarette today?
She has blonde hair.
Like blonde brown. She had on jeans and Converse.
Yeah.
Constant first.
Don't ask me. I wasn't looking.
She got on cons and verses.
She was really cute though.
So
Kenzie's approval. Austin, you can go for it.
So
now.
how does
Let's
one?
fucking
How do
go.
you, I told them I was just say you just gotta you might have to just blow a dart with her.
No, everybody has their own way of like talking to someone for the first time. I like make it like blunt and like kind of awkward on purpose, and Walker can probably attest to this because he's witnessed it a lot of times.
Can I tell my favorite time
fuck
ever? We were at our local watering hole, and there's this really cute bartender,
Buffalo watering
who
hole.
kind of like serves at a bar back, like she was bartending like a special occasion. So Austin's been in love with this girl for like a couple months, and she is super cute.
Mm-hmm.
So we walk up to the bar and she's getting us drinks, and Austin goes, "Just so you know, I'm not flirting on you, or I'm not flirting with you." And she like didn't hear him, and then she looked up and she was like, "What?" And he said it again, and she just looked at us and looked back down at what she was doing, and I started cackling laughing. I could not handle it.
And then the bartender that we know, the one that we're like friends with, walks up and she's like, "She has a boyfriend, dude. Don't feel too bad." I'm like, fuck, now I feel way worse that you came up and said that to me.
Idiot.
Yeah, no, I was slightly under the influence and wasn't thinking very straight.
Well, that is like one of your personality traits is ascribing awkwardness to situations that don't necessarily call for it.
Oh yeah, it's
And
like my go-to. I love it.
Oh, I think it was the Super Bowl. Me and Austin's family, it was probably like 8 people in this living room, and we were just sitting here. There was no music. There was no TV. We were just all eating pizza. And Austin puts his piece of pizza down, and he's like, "Isn't this weird, guys? We're just all sitting around, not talking, eating pizza." And it just made it so awkward for no reason.
I don't think it made it awkward personally, and that wasn't one of those situations where I was trying to make it awkward. I was just like, it was more like I was catching a vibe. I was like, wow, like all my favorite people are in the room eating pizza silently.
When was this?
I don't know if it was the Super Bowl. It was like one of the times that we had like the whole fam over or something.
Yeah.
Can we talk about the Tubi commercial during the Super Bowl? Shut the world down. Everyone
I can't
freaked
remember.
out and thought the Tubi app
when
opened.
they switched over.
Yeah, dude, that was genius marketing. It was fucked
And
up.
we were using Tubi, right?
We were using. I don't know. We were using some
I yelled
weird
at
shit.
Walker because it put it on Mr. and Mrs. Smith, and I was like, Walker's trying to put it on like.
Oh, we were using like
we
we
were
were
drunk. I had no idea where the remote was. I was like, "Kenzie, what are you talking
Dude.
about?"
What are you doing?
There was thousands of people across the world. There's videos of people, live reactions, like people who have like in-home cameras and shit, freaking out during that time. Like, oh, where's the remote? Like, what the fuck?
genius marketing.
It's just literally the TV. No one even moved.
I mean, they nailed it.
They
That
killed
person
it.
probably got a raise.
Oh, for sure. Whoever came up with that was like,
like
they probably woke up in the morning.
everybody
like, yeah.
knows what Tubi is, whatever the fuck that is. We all know what it is now. I this past weekend saw one of the funniest like chain reaction sequence of events I've seen in a hot minute. It was quite funny. So my family and I went to this beer festival in downtown Raleigh. We all get nice and feeling good, and at the end of it, I'm with like all older people, my grandparents and somebody that's in their like 40s or something. So we're all good and drunk, and we're like, okay, it's time to go home. Like, we got to get out of here. And I'm like, I'll call an Uber. Like, let's just call an Uber. It's the best way to go. But we're like a mile away from our house. And everybody's like, no, let's just get on Lime scooters. That's a genius idea. And I'm like, okay, you guys are drunk and not agile. So, like, maybe let's not get on Lime scooters. And they're like, we can do it. Shut up, Austin. I'm like, okay, perfect, sick. So I'm sitting there trying to get my grandfather's phone to load Lime Scooter, his ancient-ass technology, like trying to get his credit card in, do all this shit. He hops on my Lime Scooter that I already had running. All 3 of them take off without me. I'm like, what the fuck? You guys don't even know how to get home. Like, you think you're going to operate your GPS while you're flying down the street on a Lime Scooter? There's no chance in hell.
Sue can do anything.
Yeah, she really can through
You have
liquid
to put,
courage.
You have to put some respect on your grandparents' name. They're just not standard
Okay,
grandparents.
100%. They are very capable, very... If
They
I
like
trusted,
to party.
if I would trust any grandparent, it would be them to be on a Lime Scooter. So they all leave me, and I'm like, you guys don't even know how. Grandpa leaves me with his phone and my phone, so I'm trying to get his working. I finally catch up to them after I got his working. But he didn't have my phone, so if you go out of range on these Lime scooters, it stops it from working. So I fly past them. I'm like, all right, everybody follow me. Like, I'm going to get you guys home. So like, everybody's like, cool, yeah, whatever. Grandpa Mark's Lime scooter stops working because I'm out of range with my phone. I look back, and he's laying on the sidewalk. Like, he fell over because his scooter just, like, stopped. Like, just ran out of gas because whatever, it shut off. He falls over, and I stop, and I'm laughing my ass off. I'm like, I know he's fine, whatever. So I stop, like, pretty abruptly. Andrea's right behind me. Slams on the brakes, but she hits the front brake. She damn near flies over the handlebars. Eats shit. And it was all Grandpa Mark's fault. But it was one of the funniest things. The next day, get a text from her, and it's a picture of her leg completely messed up, completely black and blue, bruised up. It was a very funny sequence of events, though.
Did you know that craft beer festival is the second largest festival in America?
Yeah, it's pretty wild. I'd never even heard of it before.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
That kind of reminds me of a story. My sister got her bike stolen when she was a kid, and we were a big biking family. Like, we would bike to school and everything like that. So
You bike to school?
They lived very...
our elementary school was, like,
okay.
right down the road.
That's iconic.
So her bike got stolen, and it was, like, a big deal.
Right.
So my dad was like, all right, we're going to go buy her a new bike and just pretend like we just found it and, like, it just won't be a big deal. So we go in, we pick out the exact model of bike, get it out in the parking lot. I'm like, I'm going to do a lap on it real quick. So I'm riding the bike
I'm
around.
going to break it in real quick.
I come around to the car. I slam the front pedal and front flip over the bike, taking it along with me. Absolutely, like, I scrape like half of the plastic off the gear changers. So the bike, the brand new bike, right out of the store was like fucked. And I was like, my dad was furious, and I was like, well, it got stolen. Like, you know, maybe they dinged it up a little bit. He was not happy.
I
with
believe
me.
he was pissed.
And not only did I fuck up the bike, I front flipped like on my face on the asphalt.
Right, your dad's
like,
all pissed. Like, what the hell, Walker? You fucked up the bike. He's like, what about my... You're like, what about my face?
That's one of those things you, as a kid, like, you get up and you're like, I'll deal with that pain later. I've got to, like, take care of my angry parent first.
Yeah, your face slams into the concrete, and your first thought is, I fucked up the bike.
I immediately look at his face to see what his reaction is.
He's just looking at the bike like, fuck you, Walker.
You want to hear some
You
funny...
better be bleeding.
Speaking of fucking up some shit, I remember when I was in high school, my dad at that time had a Chrysler 300 on rims, right? On like 22s, big fucking flashy rims, right? On the all black 300, right? A cool ass car to even potentially even get in, like to get picked up in that. Like the one time or potentially that he ever picked me up in high school was like iconic, right? But like he let me drive that bitch to high school because he had either like, just here's the keys, just take it, because the fucker was on like a crack bender like the night before or some shit. It was like, just take it. And I'm like, all right, like, yeah, right, like take it, like what? So, you know, I'm pulling up to school like blasting music, you know, just because I want all attention. Like that shit was like iconic to pull up in the 300 on rims in high school. There's people with tractors out there. Bitch, I got the 300 on rims. So look, long story short, one day after school, I pull up to the basketball court and I try to fucking pull it up to the curb, and I scratched the fuck out of the rim, dude.
Oh, you fucked up.
And for some reason, my dad pulled up to the basketball court on his Harley to like watch me play basketball, essentially, like at the park, like we used to like run full court and shit at the park at Bloomfield. Anyone from Jackson listening, I miss the Bloomfield days. But
shout out to anybody from Jackson listening.
Bro, if you don't bring that contract, I'm defaulting to the contract we gave you, which specifically included no mentions to Jackson, Michigan.
But look, I was more worried about.
So wait, slow down. Where is this a different story? Where are we at?
No.
Pulled up,
it was in referring to like I was so
You fucked up his rims
and
at
I was
school.
more worried about trying to parallel park and I hit the curb.
Oh, okay.
I was more worried about cleaning the rim than I was even like hooping or anything like that.
Yeah, you were
And then-
stressed out.
And then by the time I got to the court, I saw my dad pull up with the Harley, and then like I couldn't even like hoop because I was like, oh my god, I fucked the. He's gonna see the rim. He's gonna see the rim. He's gonna see the rim. And I just played it so crazy. Like, yeah, I have no idea what happened. Like,
Somebody must have stolen it and fucking.
I-
See that scrape on the curb right there? Yeah, it wasn't me.
But dude, you know how careful you gotta drive when you have a car with rims on it? It's like insane, especially in Michigan, bro. It's
Well, I
literally-
feel like most people typically try not to hit curbs.
Well,
and
no
I feel like
shit.
most people don't
But
get
we're-
rims in Michigan.
But we're talking about pot. Oh, buddy, you'd be surprised. I have yet to see a car with rims actually in Raleigh yet.
I feel like rims are like.
Have they phased out?
I feel like rims peaked around like mid 2000s.
Hold on.
That's when like the spinners were in. Bro, I used to see the spinners.
Oh,
I
bro.
thought those were the hardest thing I've ever seen in my entire
I was
life.
like, I'm getting those someday.
Have-
I'm getting
Oh, yeah.
spinners. on
have
my whip.
rims phased out besides like a select like 1%?
I mean, like,
Absolutely.
in Michigan, people will put rims on the most piece of shit cars.
Oh, if you ain't got a Crown Vic with rims on it, you not doing it, baby.
Dude, I feel like people just don't care anymore.
I see a lot of trucks here with rims on it, like squatted trucks and like big ass trucks with
Right,
rims on it.
They're gonna do it up. They'll do.
But
it.
I don't see no. But that's like you're talking about like a 10,000 set of wheels. Like they ain't no cheap shit. But like in Michigan, the rims cost more than the car.
Yeah, I don't really see any like ship boxes with nice rims anymore.
That must be like a fucking Jackson America thing.
dealers up there, buddy.
It ain't all drug dealers, it's drug users too, buddy. My dad had one.
There's a lot of drug dealers, which means there's a lot of drug. Wait, what'd I say?
There-
a lot of drug
yeah.
users, so there's more drug dealers.
Amen.
Goes hand in hand. Amen.
Hey, fucking man.
Amen, my
to
guy.
that.
Shout out Jackson.
Shout-
Shout out all our fans in Jackson.
Jackson, America.
Your
Let's
boy
go,
made
baby.
it, baby.
He made it out the mud. All 115 subscribers to show it.
I can't.
Speaking of
honestly-
drugs, one time I smoked weed.
this guy
One time I smoked weed.
off the rail we go. Come on.
I did it. I smoked weed one time. I hit a bong.
Jesus.
The fucker hit me back. I swear to God.
I said, bitch.
Walker, this was so. I'm sure you remember this. This was sophomore year. of
Can I-
college.
can I insert a
the
pic?
Cough, the cough. Yeah.
Can I insert a pic?
I don't know if we have one, but we
I
can-
got one. Remember the one I just sent you?
buddy. I've smoked weed one time. Head
I
ass.
got the pic.
Yeah, you got the pic that you took. Shut up. Ignore anything AJ just said.
Cut that.
Yeah. Fucking idiot. Sophomore year of college. I'm sure you remember this.
Oh, very well.
Dude, Walker's like, good luck hitting that bong. And I'm like, oh, I'll show you. So I light it up, rip it, pulled out the whatever it's called. What is it called? What is it
Little
called?
piece.
Like, pulled out the little piece.
Just
I get halfway through trying to clear this bong, cough directly into the mouthpiece of it, and a water fountain fucking sprays 8 feet in the goddamn air and lands on our coffee table.
Bro, he is not even joking. It sprayed like it was like
That's
it looked like a
ridiculous.
fucking fountain. It was like perfectly out of the
It
bong
was an arch.
onto the
It
table.
arched perfectly.
Dude. And we all start. It was like you, me, I think, I don't know, a couple other people.
I
there,
didn't
and we
even
just
laugh because
start-
I'm coughing uncontrollably.
We were all dying laughing at this. Like it's like we don't even care. That
Thank
was so
God we
funny.
weren't like in public or with people that mattered. Like that would have been a bad
faux
smoke.
pas.
A bad moment.
I got some bad smoke, like
You smoked weed before?
public embarrassment. Yeah, back home in Michigan when it was legal.
Fair enough.
I once actually no, I got a question. What's the I know you only smoked weed once. Have you ever smoked weed, Walker?
Oh yeah.
What's the largest, like, tallest bong?
I go to legal states all the time.
What's the what's the tallest bong you've ever hit, like, in length?
One time my buddy took me to like his, I guess it was like his manager's house at the restaurant he worked at. And this dude, he was a cool guy, but I could obviously tell that like he was kind of a weirdo. And this man, swear to God, had $5,000 to $10,000 worth of like glass bongs. Like he had like the 7-foot bong. He had like the multi-perk bongs. I think the biggest one we hit was like a 4-footer or something like that. But it was just like crazy, like how much more air you have to take in.
Bro,
to get it that,
You were
like,
hanging
get
out
it
with
in.
wild friends
That's-
with wild managers back then.
Wild friends and wild managers.
That's what I was gonna say because like me in East Lansing, freaking I was introduced to this bong that was, I swear to God, that motherfucker was all of 4 feet tall, and I hit that thing, and I like, of course you gotta try to clear it. Like if you don't clear it, what the fuck are you even fucking?
Be careful. You might make a water fountain
One-
in your fucking living room.
You 1 foot in, 1 foot
Worth
out.
it.
But look, I tried to clear it, right, and I don't know if I did or not, but I ended up greening out off that shit. I had to get taken home by someone I didn't even know. I was just greening the fuck out off the 4-footer.
Damn.
It didn't go well.
I don't think I've ever greened out before.
Oh, dude, I literally felt like I was gonna die. Like
I-
it felt like I did dabs and I only smoked flower.
I nicked out.
Not that I know what dab.
I've nicked out before. When I was 16, all I wanted to do was smoke a cigar. I thought that was like the most badass thing ever. So my mom bought us cigars, and we smoked one for my 16th birthday. And I got maybe a quarter of the way through it before I ran downstairs and just puked my fucking guts out, and just had the dizzy spell from hell. Like,
Oh, I believe it, buddy.
oh yeah, that was like I had never tried nicotine before that, and that shit fucked me up.
That's literally me off of Zen. I cannot
God.
do Zens, man.
I feel like that's you off the views.
No, man, the Zens that fucking everyone around this motherfucker's popping like candy. If I
Whoa.
put one of them things in, it's OD, bro. I'm about to die. Off a damn Zen, bro. Ain't that some shit?
Ain't that some shit? That is some shit.
But look, hey, you speaking of like, I know you guys are talking about weed and shit. I have a funny weed story that happened to me. Do you want to hear it? I know it's a rhetorical question that you guys told me to stop saying.
I don't know.
rhetorical
Maybe I think we should get off the weed talk personally. That's my personal opinion. But what do you think, Walker?
Let's let him finish this one.
All right. Run your story, AJ. Go ahead.
All right. I once was at a party, a house party, back when that was like a thing. I don't know if people still do house parties anymore, but I was at like a house
They've
party.
gone extinct. Never heard of them.
House party in the Jack on Woodbridge, and and look,
Strike.
my buddy was like, "Yo, can you help us roll this up real quick?" Like I'm like, "Yeah, man." I'm like, probably like on the pod.
You already told this story.
Oh
Did he?
no!
Did he?
Oh no!
Oh, breaking the stick down?
Yeah.
Definitely told
Yes.
it.
Yes.
oh,
yes.
oh, okay.
All right.
Sorry, my brain is fried, man. I'm sorry.
many
I'm
So let's
sorry.
eject from that. All right. So I'm gonna pose this. This is. So sometimes I get ideas for segments, or not really segments, more like topics of conversation.
Yeah.
But I don't really know which way I want to take it. So I'm gonna give you two options, and you can take it either way.
Ooh. I'm excited.
What's a really popular, famous artist that all your friends listen to that you don't fuck with at all, or what's like a really popular artist that you only like one song of?
I got one for the first one.
I
Let's hear
hate
it.
Rod Wave and Pop Smoke.
You can't talk about
Which
the dead.
makes a lot of sense.
Don't speak about the dead.
Why?
Take it back.
Are they gonna come back?
Can I answer the
damn.
Pop
question?
Smoke's gonna come back and pop me.
What was the first? The first
Okay,
one was
what's a really popular what's something around that your friends like that you hate,
Yup.
or
Yup.
what's
yup.
like a famous artist but you only like one song of theirs?
Let's go with the first one.
Everyone around me loves Big Crit. I don't even know if that's his name.
Bruh.
You're
don't
about
fuck
to
with
you're
Big
about to
Crit?
piss Walker off.
I can't. My brain can't hit. It's too deep, bro. Like I can't. Like you have to literally sit there and
That's
like.
fair.
You have to. Like, you can't just vibe out listening to Big Crit because it's too many words, too many stories, too much real shit going on.
Hey,
Like, I
can respect that.
My
I can respect
personal brain cannot handle Big Crit.
that. Some people don't want to listen to music, to
But
think,
like
some
Chase
people-
Cash, come on now.
I don't know that, bro. I've been on
Yeah.
Big Crit.
Yeah.
Big Crit's one of those people. I'm like,
Yup.
I've been a fan of him for a long ass time.
Walker, do you have something that a lot of people listen to that you're like, I don't see it?
Oh, absolutely.
Because I don't really have one. I kind of try all music. But
Beth
Well,
and Marco,
come on,
I'm sorry.
hurt my feelings,
that
Walker.
song I really like where it's like,
I'm
No.
on the stage right now. No, not that one.
no, it's like,
Rainy days.
don't got no makeup on. Or
Yeah,
it's
that
like-
song.
Oh yeah, then that-
I'm on the stage. Favorite song by
Tootsie?
Tootsie?
Yeah, I think that's.
Raleigh Zone.
I don't think that's.
Come on,
Very
bro.
good.
He from Raleigh.
Dude, what are you saying? It's a vibey song. From your home
Okay,
from your home city?
I think Morgan Wallen is fucking terrible.
Well, you don't like country like at all unless it's like old country. So that makes sense.
I don't know, man. I used to fuck with Brad Paisley.
That's old country.
Take me on a ride on my big green tractor.
my God,
probably
you
like-
would. That was back when you were in your like super
Back,
conservative
yeah,
stage.
back in my Christian days.
That
baby.
boy- that
back
boy
in my
probably
Episcopalian guilt stage.
He probably like Kelly Clarkson, all that type of shit.
Oh, I mean, banger after banger.
But you said an artist, or you were just saying a song. You just named a song. What about an artist that everybody likes that you don't really like?
What do you mean? Is
He
Morgan
said
Wallen?
Morgan Wallen.
Oh yeah, I guess you did name. But
He did say Morgan Wallen.
Okay.
who's listening to Morgan Wallen
Okay,
around you?
Me?
AJ and Kenzie mostly.
I guess that's fair.
Okay.
Little Morgie Wally to fucking brighten up your day, bud.
I like Morgan Wallen personally. Is that controversial?
He did recently.
Look,
just
he's
get-
in deep shit.
Yeah, he's in deep
Again?
fucking. Yeah, because he canceled the show because apparently he got all fucked up the night
Oh, that's
before and
fine.
lost his voice.
At least he's not
Well,
saying
not
the N-
only
at least
not only
saying the
did he
N-word
cancel a
anymore.
show,
like
he had everyone come in
After
and
the
buy
time,
merch
yeah.
and sit in their seats and then cancel it like 30 minutes before.
Hey,
That's
look,
kinda fucked.
they had a big ass screen on the side of the stage that said Morgan Wallen will not be performing. You will
Oh
get
my
refunded.
God. At least he's not saying the N word.
I saw one girl on Twitter.
$13K for tickets. Yeah.
No. She posted like her whole itemized list of how much she spent. They went to like a Confederate clothing store and dropped $700 and listed that as one of the expenses they want refunded.
Why? Why would you list that? I feel like that's.
I
not,
mean, it's a Morgan Wallen concert, you
well,
know,
yeah, it
like,
makes sense. I mean, I guess
in Mississippi.
if somebody's gonna buy
It
all
was
of
in
that,
Mississippi.
if somebody's gonna purchase it, they're not gonna be too ashamed to post that they purchased it or wanted a refund for it. I guess
All I'm saying is
to each his own. I guess.
So, Austin, do you have a like a mainstream artist that like I or your friends listen to that you don't really like?
Not. I mean.
Do you like Kanye, Austin?
Oof. You can keep that.
I mean, like I like old Kanye. I guess. I can't really think of somebody that I really don't like that you guys listen to. I don't know, Walker. You listen to a lot of like.
I got another one.
You listen to a lot of freaky, freaking random shit. So like, there's probably been some stuff that I'm like, all right, you can keep that.
I know exactly the artist you're talking about, actually.
Who is it?
Shout out Genevieve, or not Genevieve, fucking A. I'll put it right here. Sorry.
It'll be pulled up on the screen. No. I don't know.
That was that girl, and her rapping sounds like it's all off beat and like none of her lines match up, but like that's like just like the music.
It's
you
like,
know?
let's be bad at music. That's my style.
Yeah,
Yeah, it doesn't make
exactly.
sense.
and you know, in doses, like, it does it for me.
How y'all feel?
Oh, yeah.
How do y'all feel about Ice Spice?
Oh, 100%.
I can't say I've really tapped in all that much.
Ice
I like
is
Ice
fire.
Spice. She's
No.
hilarious.
I've been on a little Glorilla.
Oh yeah,
Hell yeah.
Her and Glow. Yeah. I'm kind of sad. Coy Leray isn't really relevant anymore.
Coil Ray's kind of an op. a little
And
bit.
Dej Loaf. Dej Loaf is.
She's
you
too
know,
busy selling feet pics to the
She's
alt-right
from the
again.
D. She's from the D.
Coil Ray tried to get too big too fast. Too big for her britches.
Well, she had a song with Dirk. I mean, that's pretty.
She was being mean about it. Not humble at all.
What acronym for Northeast Southwest were you taught when you were a kid?
Never eat soggy.
Why do you do that when you talk?
Me?
Austin would be like, never eat soggy worms.
It was waffles. Soggy waffles. What's up?
I got soggy
Really?
Yeah.
watermelon.
Mine was
Watermelon.
worms.
Really?
Never
What
eat
the
We all got-
soggy worms?
Yeah, it was never eat never eat soggy Wheaties or something, bro.
What? Wheaties?
Yeah, bro.
Nobody's saying Wheaties.
Did you go to the General Mills High School or
said
something?
No. Comment down
Is
below
Wheaties
what
from Battle Creek? That would make sense.
No.
Is that Kellogg?
Northeast, Southwest.
Yeah,
acronym.
Kellogg has a factory in Jackson.
Battle
It's like
Creek.
in Battle Creek, the main
In the
like
creek.
Kellogg. Yeah.
No one has ever said that. He just made that
No,
up.
I
on the
did not.
spot.
100%.
No, I
made it
did
up.
not. No, I did not.
Bullshit.
No, I did not.
Dude, I've heard them all.
Never
I've heard
eat
watermelons.
soggy
I've heard
Wheaties.
worms.
What
I've
the-
heard waffles.
I've
Nobody's
never,
saying Wheaties.
I
Wheaties
have-
are as soggy as soon as they touch the milk.
I have never heard worms, first off. And I know there's another one I can't think of right now.
It's damn sure not Wheaties.
I know there's another one I can't think of right now. And I want everyone to comment down below what you were learned or taught as a kid.
What you was learn. I'm about to
Yeah.
learn y'all something real quick.
What did y'all learn as a kid? Who taught you that shit? Comment down below.
You ever heard never ever smoke weed?
Oh,
Jesus. Kenzie, what the
See,
hell?
see,
Well, I guess that works.
that's
Is that-
fire.
Is that what people are saying these days?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Never ever smoke weed.
This is going to be a very niche topic, but this is how I learned what each string on a guitar was. So at each string, I still can't do it without doing the acronym, so I might have to do it in my head real quick. EADGBE. Every alcoholic drinks good beer early. My questionably alcoholic family member taught me that. So, yeah, that's how I learned that.
I could never remember the acronym for that. That was just like brute memorization for me.
Y'all
I
seen,
still don't know it without doing the acronym in my head.
y'all seen that shit about Bud Light? Like
Oh.
that? No, the acronym.
Mm-mm.
It's like, bitch, you don't like it, go home then. Or some shit like that. It's so fucking
That's kind
funny.
of funny.
Fuck country ass shit. It's fucking hilarious, bro. Oh my god. Twisted Tea ain't in the news though. Come on now.
Fuck Twisted Tea. Y'all got anything you want to get off your chest?
Do you think if we
real
say
quick, it just came to me. AJ was thinking never eat shredded wheat.
Never. It's no. Never.
right, all
never.
right.
heard
Shredded.
that.
Are we on the Little House on the Prairie or something?
What the hell
I've
is
heard
shredded
that one.
wheat? Boy, if you don't get your had 4 stations growing up on the TV with the bunny ears.
didn't we all?
Yeah. My mom still got them bitches with the fucking with the
tinfoil on the tip to try to get extra coverage.
No, with the tinfoil taped on the TV. I just seen that shit a couple months ago, or taped on the window.
Walker, to answer your question, do I have anything to get off my chest?
Thanks for remembering.
Yeah, buddy. Of course, it's locked in up here. I don't know. Maybe. Probably. I mean, knowing me, yes, but I don't know.
Nothing off the top of your head?
Nothing on the.
Okay, no offense, but I'm going to move on.
All right. Good.
AJ, anything to get off your chest?
Anything to get off my chest? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. All you people out here with the motherfucking receding hairlines, if you don't just shave your fucking goddamn head,
AJ,
bro,
you say this all the time.
and I will say it the rest of my fucking
That's
life.
not off your chest,
Dude,
dude. That's
that's
just
already-
something you say.
That's been off your chest multiple pods.
Shave
now.
your fucking head, you bald bitch.
Oh my.
You'll look better. I promise.
Kenzie, anything to get off your chest?
I think I'm good.
Walker, it sounds like you have something to get off your chest.
It's one of those things I was answering, hoping I would find an answer. One of those questions I was hoping to find an answer to by the end, but I just can't.
So we got nothing to get off our chest.
Rip
Bring back
cheers for
basic human decency. Like, start using your turn signals, pick up your litter, like,
Dude.
put your shopping cart back. Like,
Can we put our time towards something more like realistic and we're not bringing back decent human decent what decent
Basic human
yeah,
decency.
that word.
Yeah.
Basic human decency.
those words?
Nobody's going to start using their turn signal. Let's be real.
No, bro, it's like 50-50 for me now.
Right.
If I've got the space, I'm gonna take it.
Yeah, like who needs a turn signal when you can fit?
Yeah, in fucking Raleigh,
Just go,
dude.
like,
There's no traffic laws in Raleigh, bro. I'm telling you, it's not like this everywhere else.
I was on, dude, the weirdest shit happened to me on my way home today. There was a police officer like in front of me, and I'm just like, I don't give a damn. Like I'm playing it cool. Like
You auto illegal.
yeah,
Tags
like,
up
like
to
I
date,
don't
you
give a shit.
good.
So I pull up next to him. I ride the same exact speed limit next to him, just chilling with him. Like we make eye contact. Like it's a good vibe, whatever. He's driving like below the speed limit though, which was annoying as shit. And I wasn't staying with him. I wasn't going the speed limit he was going to just go because I was scared of getting pulled over. I was doing it to hang out with him. And
You look lonely.
yeah, and so we eventually get on like Capitol Boulevard, which in this city is like a relatively busy road. And I'm like, forget this. He's still going way too slow. Like, I'm just going to go like a little bit above the speed limit. So I end up getting like, I would say like a quarter mile ahead of him. And then he speeds up super fast behind me, flicks his lights on. And I'm like, oh, shit. I'm getting pulled over right now. Damn it. And then he slows way down again, turns his lights off, and then just like does a U-turn. I have no idea what the hell this dude was on, but like, I was like, I'm 100% getting pulled over, and then he just left.
You think he was like, oh, this little fucker thinks he's going to get ahead of me?
This little
turns
fucker
his lights on, gets all the way up to you, and he's like, I can't really pull this guy over.
Right, this little fucker's perfectly following the traffic laws. I'm going to scare the shit out of him just for fun.
That guy was having a bad day and somehow got it together before giving you a ticket.
Oh, yeah, he looked like the type to have a bad day every day.
Hey, just imagine growing up and be like, I want to be a fucking op.
Right.
Like, I just want to be
Let me be a snitch for the rest of my life.
I want to be a professional hall monitor.
Right.
No, do you want to? Okay, I know it's.
I want to use and abuse the limited amount of power I have.
I know it's always laugh podcast, right? But can I just talk about something I saw today on the internet?
I
Yes.
guess, man.
Thanks, man. Because it's not really like a laughing
Talk
matter.
about it. Talk
it's
about it.
more of a serious matter. There was a headline in the news that said, "This is back home in Michigan." Or it's not home anymore. I need to stop saying that. It's just back in Michigan. It said students. It was like a career. It was a career day in high school. They were having like an assembly with like all these jobs are coming in and shit. They're like, the average person working a trade in Michigan makes 33 or it's like 36 grand a year.
Mm-hmm.
And all these high schoolers were like so geeked to like learn a trade and make 36 grand a year. And in my head, I'm like, bro, like. That's literally like poverty.
They're setting younger generations up for failure by making them feel like 30-something K is
But bro,
a decent wage.
it's just so fucked that I just sat there and was just like, I just shook my head. I was just like, dude, what the fuck is life, bro?
Not to, yeah.
Like,
no,
what the fuck is life, bro?
no hate to anybody that does make that and
No,
they're happy and live their lives.
That's what I'm saying. But I just was like, oh my god.
But like,
bro.
it's not something it's not like a huge goal to set in people's minds, I guess I would say. Unless it really truly does make you happy. I fully believe in do what makes you happy.
Hey, I mean, it's better. I feel like that's a better path than, hey, go get 80 grand worth of debt and then get a job that pays 35
I just got stressed out because like it was in the news and that was the headline. I'm like, oh my god, like that just looks so crazy. Like, bro,
Yeah, it is kind of
it's like $2,500 a month.
Like it would be hard to operate in this world
Drew,
on that salary.
Our last guest just said his monthly rent was $2,500.
Right.
Welcome back to Talking with Walk. I'm your host, Walk. I have one remaining grandparent. That is my grandmother. Her name is Ellie. She lives in Charlotte. She's 93 years old. Still healthy as a whistle. She's pretty much the only, I think she's 94 actually. She's the only 94-year-old I know that doesn't take any medicine. But we actually talked today. We like to talk like every 2 weeks or so. And she was telling me about this new fitness routine they've got her doing. She loved martial arts, and she's actually the one that got me into that. Now, her knees are a little weak. She doesn't do much wrestling anymore. But, man, you should see her box.
Shut the fuck up, Walker. That joke just went completely over AJ's.
Nah. You're not about to talk about Granny's box like that. No.
What?
Bro, she's mean
Whoa.
in the ring.
What are
She's
you
got that
talking- you
left-right
sick
hook combo.
fuck.
Come
Come
on.
on.
You disgusting.
Dude, he's talking about boxing.
You sick bitch.
Yeah, she's doing like the cardio. Like
You're
the martial
sick in
arts
the head.
cardio.
You were just thinking about some nasty shit.
I wasn't keeping up. My fault.
AJ sits in silence for 30 seconds on the pod.
Oh, dude,
Yeah,
I
bro,
completely.
I got nothing.
No, I'm so sorry, bro. I like literally zone out. I heard Granny and Miss Ellie and some other shit.
Walker, I feel like that went perfectly. Your segment was perfect.
Fire.
Thank
You actually have people willing to boycott if you stop doing it.
Like, oh, he's not allowed to do it because it was me me yanking the mic out of Walker's face 2 pods ago.
This guy was fucking feeling himself that pod. What are you?
Oh yeah, no, we don't have to go into it. But yeah, somebody commented, they're like, if Walker doesn't get a segment, then I'm not gonna listen. It's like, damn. All right.
Shout out.
Literally.
Shout out. Thank you.
I'm like, last time I pulled a mic from you.
You learned your lesson, bud.
I'm starting to wonder, am I even in frame? I just looked at the
Dude,
camera.
I have no idea. I'll be honest. When I set this shit up, I'm already a little bit whatever. And
You're what?
Fun fact of the day, guys. Lemon juice is more effective than lime juice for curing scurvy. Next topic.
Kenzie,
AJ, what you got?
my wonderful soon-to-be wife came up with a wild theory. That's just some thoughts.
Lay it on us, Kenzie.
None of it
Please
potentially is true. Can I tell it for you?
Sure.
Okay. Well, she the other day. This is something that's just a theory, right? It's not true. It's no science behind it. No nothing. Just a
I
thought.
don't know. I think I might believe it.
She said the way to like cure cancer or like to like not get cancer essentially is just to. There's no like set time on this, right? But it's just like you have to consistently switch up everything in your daily like life, right? So like where you live, the products you use, what you do on like a day to you have to switch it up every couple of years, right? Because apparently like to get cancer is through like repetition of using the same like to doing and using the same shit over and over again, right? You guys like are you
Yeah, I'm following
along?
you. So you're telling me your wife has the cure to cancer?
She potentially thinks she does.
Found the
She
title for this
potentially-
podcast.
We found the cure to cancer. That's
Kenzie
fire.
cured
I'm
cancer.
pretty sure I did cure cancer. Most cancers, not all.
She said, I'm
So
pretty
like
sure I did.
like
Yeah,
for instance,
prostate. She doesn't have any experience, so she wouldn't know how to deal with
No,
that.
not-
oh
that one.
no, buddy.
Come
Listen,
on, AJ.
like-
AJ comes to
yuck.
me. AJ comes to me the other day. He's like, "You ever had a finger in your ass?" I was like,
Oh yeah.
"What kind of question is that?"
Bitch ain't never
I
been
mean,
to the
yeah,
doctor.
but what?
All right, no.
Oh, we're talking about at the doctor?
AJ's
Shit.
28 and he's already had a prostate exam.
for sure. I told him to do it. I'm like, yo.
He was like,
Check
"I'm
me
ready
out,
for
dog."
this."
He was like,
shit.
"Listen, doc, slip two in if you're feeling a little
No.
frisky."
Bitch, when they told me to throw that leg over the other one, hey, I didn't even know what to do, bro. But look though,
Most prostate cancer is.
What would the doctor do when you started moaning? All right, sorry, Austin.
I wasn't. Gonna
this is
be good at
going way
finishing
too far the other way. This shit is not right. But look, my wife cured that shit. You just have to switch up like every couple of years, like where you live, the water you drink, or like what deodorant you use, or like whatever. Switch that shit up to a different brand or something.
Yeah, we give good medical advice on this podcast.
This is
so
not
I would,
medical advice. No,
I would listen to us for sure.
I honestly
Yeah,
think
yeah.
they're. I mean,
I got my PhD.
Keep watching for more tips on how to avoid cancer.
I think
They're like,
it's a
stop
great
drinking
idea,
twisted teas every podcast. Like, switch it up, boys.
for sure.
We're gonna
Literally.
get twisted cancer. It's fucked.
These guys at work, I was digging holes the other day, and they're like, "You got your PhD," and I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And they're like, said something like, "Your post hole digging degree," and I was like, "Oh shit!"
These motherfuckers.
They
Anyone
give you a piece of paper that's just covered in dirt.
I couldn't believe it. Some of this shit that gets sold to me, I don't even know.
Give us some
On
highlights.
the daily.
Oh no. There's no highlights.
Dude, AJ's brought up his coworkers a couple times. I worked with them. They're a hoot and a half, let me tell you, buddy.
They're a hoot and holler.
You guys have any things you want to say before we wrap it up today?
I want to say, I'm going to say this all the time, and you guys are probably going to get tired of me saying that, but I just want to thank everyone that is supporting, that literally, like, knows me and shit, that knows these guys. Like, bro, that shit fires us up, man. Like, whenever someone, like, sends me some kind words or, like, some encouragement or, like, just some shit, I get too motivated off
AJ
that
is
shit.
like a little kid when it comes to. I mean, we all are, but you should see AJ's face light up when
Bruh.
some positivity comes his way. It's very cute.
They smile at the hate comments too, though. So keep
Oh yeah,
those
Yeah.
coming.
yeah, keep them coming because
Yeah.
I love that shit.
Fuck you. You're in your
A-
mom. You're in your
AJ
mom's basement. You fucking
AJ lets
skid.
it get to him sometimes, but he'll
Yeah. Yeah, you skid.
AJ got pushed over the edge the other day.
Go
It's
outside.
good for him.
Go outside and touch some grass.
Walker, you got anything any final words?
I think I left it all out there, boys.
All right, bud. Good. Well, thanks for listening to another episode of Always Laugh Podcast. We appreciate you guys. We love you guys. And my name's Austin Lane.
My name is AJ. You know it's the motherfucking gang in this bitch. Sorry, Walker. This is the third to last time I'm doing this. Love you.
I feel like it's not stealing my bit if you don't say your last name. I'm Walker.
We out.
Love you, everyone.